Yes, indeed, man. Back with another update, another episode. I think this episode 27, 28. So yeah, really just wanted to get on here and kind of just um, vent. Once again about everything that's going on. First and foremost, the property that I put on the market about a month ago, still on the market. Um, And I mean, I think that's kind of just due to the interest rates, new president, inflation. Um, yeah, I think that has a lot to do with it. And I don't really, I think it's priced right. I think the the craftsmanship reflects the price. So it's not really nothing I could do. Um, I think I think maybe moving forward, I might like try to price properties maybe 5 to 10%. Uh, I might try to price from 5 to 10% of what I think the ARV or the sales comps are. Just to give me um, and with that being said, I'm gonna try to get properties cheaper moving forward. And just try to explain like, hey, this market is kind of shifting downwards. And you can't be purchasing properties expecting that ARV that you've seen from 6 months ago. So, and for those who don't know, ARV is after repair value. So yeah, so I think moving forward, you got to get these properties at a lower price. The price that you're getting them at right now is just not working. And mind you, it's only been a month, so it's not like I've been on the market 5 to 6 months or no shit like that. So and it's still February, so I kind of got to give myself some grace on that. But I mean, this the longest I ever had a property on the market. Not to toot my own horn or anything like that, but yeah, this the longest I've had a property on the market. So yeah, and then the little experience that I tried with the having another agent list the property that ain't really helped. That ain't really helped at all. I did an open house. Like I said, people love the product, but it's just about getting the right person in there. So tomorrow I'm gonna do another open house, and we gonna see how that go. Um, but yeah, ain't really too much I could do, but wait it out. Um, the Atlanta property, um, that property is almost done. I don't know. Um, the contractor that I had, I don't know, man. I think she been dropping the ball lately. Um, I don't know what's going on. The updates that I got, I used to get, they're not coming in like they used to. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of weird because when I project manage my own properties, I get cap. I have the cabinet guy come the first day that I inspect the property. Um, she didn't do that, and so apparently, she. I mean, I think if I look through my messages, I think she told me cabinets uh, had been ordered like 2 months ago, and I know it don't take that long to get cabinets. Um, I don't know. I don't know what's going on, and that's like the final thing. That's like the final thing before we are done. So I'm gonna go over to the property tomorrow. I'm gonna see what's going on. Uh, this kind of might be like my last straw as far as like holding my temper and everything together. Might be kind of like my last straw because it's no point that we should be having to wait this long. to finish up on a project that was big in size, but it was really cosmetic. You know, we didn't have no foundation issues. We didn't have no moisture issues. We didn't have to repair a lot of drywall. We took two walls out, and when you took those two walls out, you should have hit the ground running. And you know, we should be on the market right now. And the only, I guess, the only plus side to that is just really being able to see how the market is kind of figuring itself out, you know, and where I need to price it at. So I think that may be the only benefit to this, but at the same time, it's not really a benefit because you know there's monthly payments associated with these properties, and that's a property that's um, I think $2,700 a month. So the longer I hold it, you know, it's costing me money, and you know that might just be one of those things that I might have to convey with her, like, hey, you know, this is costing me money, you know. So we'll see. Uh, Hateville property, I kind of told her like, you know, don't work on that property until this property is done because she was asking for money for the property, and I'm like, you know, why would I keep giving you money on this property if this property is not done? This is the one I told you was the priority. So let's get this one done. Let's get this one out the way, and once we get this one out the way, we'll figure out the money situation for that property. Um, and mind you, moving forward, I don't know if I would use a contractor again because I kind of feel like it was really just it was a test run, and it was a test run, but just because of my experience um, with the people that I work with, I was having issues with jobs being not finished on time and not necessarily up charges, but just doing something and thinking that I'm going to pay for something. So I'm not doing those type of things no more. And I kind of did it with her, but I'm just really just figuring my way out as a project manager. And I did recently just get my project management license, you know, just to add some experience to myself and not necessarily experience. I already got the experience, but just to add some book knowledge to what I'm doing. So man. I really think um, that my finding people to do quality work and quick work is like that's a 10 out of 10. That's Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of gotta figure out what your range is because you're not gonna find a 10. So I think you kind of gotta find what's important to you. Just like with relationships, like you want the woman who's bad but has bad qualities, or do you want the woman that might not be the fastest, quickest, or the most beautiful, but she has some great qualities about her. So I think that's kind of like what I'm kind of trying to figure out, like which type of situation is the most important because um, with the lady that I'm working with now, I kind of got fooled and bamboozled into the speed of things, and then when it come down to the details, like the ball is being completely dropped as far as details. So just figuring that part out. It's no reason to lose any money on any of these properties. It's not well. The properties still have profit, but I'm losing money by holding on to the properties. So in a sense, the profit, even though the properties are still in the green, the longer I hold on to the properties, that I'm losing money. Um, so I got all of them at a good enough price, but yeah, we gotta figure some things out. Got to definitely tighten this ship up a little bit more. And so I got two properties um, that I'm working on closing in the next 2 3 weeks. One of them is a 4-2, maybe 16 to 1800 square feet house, Northwest Atlanta, maybe like 10 to 15 minutes away from uh, the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Then it's another one that's in Rex, Georgia. Um, I'm getting that one for 140. ARV maybe it's around 240. And I think all in rehab plus monthly payments, I think my total cost should be around 50K. 50, yeah, about 50K, 50 to 60K. And so that leaves about a profit of about 40 grand. And if I could do that one, I prepared for worst case scenario on that one. So my numbers are ran really, really tightly on that one. Um, and then the one in Atlanta, I got that one for 105. That's about a 120K rehab, 120, 125, and ARV probably is about 335 to 365. So that's potentially a 100K, 120K profit type deal. So yeah, we'll see how that works out. Supposed to close on them in 2 3 weeks, but you gotta get the figure out my financing, figure out if I'm a partner with people on these type of deals. It's a lot to figure out. And even on some of the deals that I have now, um, that I've partnered with people, I'm thinking about cashing them out because it took way longer than what I expected. And even though there's going to be a profit, I'm like, why make these people wait for their profit? If I could take care of them on the front end. Now that's not something I would normally do, but I think that's possible to do right now. Um, After some things come through that I'm waiting to come through. So man, uh, dealing with some high class problems that I'm blessed to be in this position to do these type of things. Don't take it for granted. Um, and I don't really see it as stress. It's just a challenge. And I mean, hell, we all need to be challenged and have a purpose. We're trying to figure out something. So this is what I love to do. So yeah, so I just wanted to get on here and kind of vent about what's been going on lately. And yeah, we're gonna keep going. Thank you.